Hey, teachers. Almost every one of us has struggled with encouraging students to speak in a language they're still learning. So I decided to share a couple of speaking activities to help beginners speak. Let's go. The first activity is called Define It. I guess it has a different name, but let's go with this one. First, choose vocabulary words you have recently taught and ask the students to define them. So tell them to write a list of, let's say, 6 to 10 words they associate with this topic. But first, I like to pre-teach them or revise structures they're gonna use in this activity. Like it's a thing, which or that, use it for, you can find this in, it's an animal, it's a place, it's the opposite of, etc. I let them work in pairs or groups and assign a different word to each team. I give them a few minutes to think of how they can define this word, and then students define their words to each other, and the class must guess the word they are defining. You can change the vocabulary words to famous people, books, movies, whatever you find suitable. Our second activity is a mix of speaking and grammar. I divide the board into 6 squares and I fill each square with the same question, but using a range of tenses, as you can see here, using different time prompts. Tell students to choose some of the prompts, and if you have enough time, go with all of them. And they have to think of what they are or were doing at these times. Give them 5 to 10 minutes to plan what they are going to say, and always ask for any vocabulary they need. Finally, students tell the class or their partners or small groups their answers. I like to encourage the students to ask follow-up questions if they could, but most of the time I just ask them myself. After speaking, I love to test their memories. So I'd be like, what was Sarah doing at 5 p.m.? Or what will Tom do after class? And see who could remember. Our last activity is basically get to know my favorite things, the easy version. It's always fun when students talk about their favorites with the class. It includes food, colors, sports, school subjects, movies, friends, famous people, and the list goes on and on. As well here, I like to revise or pre-teach the structures they're gonna use. After some time, they take turns sharing their answers. And as I said before, it's always lovely when they get to know each other more and compare their answers to see who likes the same things as them and stuff like that. That's pretty it for now. Thank you, teachers and non-teachers, for being in my channel.